in the Swan Draft Gimcrack. They're about to break. He holds them up as Love's Talking settles inside her stall. The red light continues to blink. They'll be off at any tick of the clock. No, they're backing one out as they had to do in the Perth Stakes. Always the last thing that any of these trainers want to see, and that's a hold up. These 2-year-olds, they're primed up, they're ready to go. And now there's one that's come out of the gates. Hello, broadcast. Good as Hell's being vetted. So number 7, Good as Hell, undergoing a vet's check. At the moment, $71 chance. And the others stand. Lights on. Going without Good as Hell. They're off and they're racing. And the first to get going is Solar Chant. Got out of the gates really quickly. Now he's going to take hold of Yes Queen and Parker right back in the field. Away very quickly, Love's Talking. Driving through soon after the start as well. The newcomer, Don't Wink, who's up there. Wonderfully made, posied up, running fourth. Luana Miss is 3 deep over a hot speed early. They're being followed by Masmello. Down on the inside next of all is Golden Opera. A length and a half away behind those. TALKANCO racing over on the outside next of all from Solar Crest, who hugs the rail. Further back is She's Hot. Over on the inside, Philomena. And towards the tail end of the field, Yes Queen, as they come towards the home turn. God's Rapture just in front of her in the Gimcrack. They'd straighten for home. The leader is Solar Chant down to the 250. Solar Chant from Love's Talking. Back on the inside. Travelling up there third, Don't Wink, not getting a lot of room. Down the outside, here's TALKANCO. TALKANCO, and look at Yes Queen. Yes Queen coming at TALKANCO. They'll go to it. It was tight. TALKANCO, Yes Queen, TALKANCO, and knows Yes Queen in the Gimcrack. Behind them for third, Philomena at any old odds, charging to the line. Don't Wink right behind those as well. Also there, Golden Opera, Love's Talking, and back over on the outside next of all is Solar Crest, and they were followed by Wonderfully Made. She's Hot back there. Luana Miss weakened after a torrid old trip. Masmello behind those. God's Rapture, and near enough to last is Solar Chant. Number 3, TALKANCO is the winner. Number 3, TALKANCO. Brad Parnham has held on from Yes Queen, Willie Pike. Not quite Willie's day overall, with a couple of very close photo results that have gone against him in TALKANCO. For Dan, Ben Pearce, Brad Parnham has held on to win the Gimcrack from Yes Queen, ridden completely out of a spot we normally are accustomed to seeing her in. She was back last, flooding to the line, but a wonderful trial here from a Karrakatta point of view. For third, it was close. Love's Talking, Philomena, and also close up as well was Don't Wink in 104.90, 35.09 the sectional. And it's 3-2-4 Love's Talking getting the photo for third, in front of number 12 Don't Wink and 13 Philomena. Little between that trio. A half head the winning margin, 2 1/4 between second and third. She's an I'm All the Talk filly from Kelly and Co. Dan, Ben Pearce prepare for Ian Riley at Woodbridge Thoroughbreds. Ms. R. Huxon, R. McCaffrey, D. Spectre and T. Helfers, Ms. KJ Helfers, R. Bauer and J. O'Leary, along with A. Dobson, Pearce Racing, R. Peterson and I.J. O'Reilly. TALKANCO. That's how they want it pronounced. Had us confused early on. Sounds good winning though. 4 starts, 2 wins, 2 placings, winning from Yes Queen. Phenomenal amount of ground she had to make. The filly by Yes, Yes, Yes out of Timely Queen for Cape Fall Thoroughbreds, trained by Dion Luciani and ridden by Willie Pike. And third, holding on there in that photo, Love's Talking by I'm All the Talk. And out of Jessie Quick, trained by Luke Fernie, ridden by Jade McNaught. So big finishing run by the runner-up, but it's TALKANCO that prevails from Yes Queen. They beat off the others, and Luana Miss there had a torrid run after being caught deep and finishing right back in the field. 3-2, 4-12 after the Gimcrack. The PKF Roma Cup at Group 3 level at 4.25 next over the 1100. No changes there as we head down to the yard, and Dan Pearce represents the stable. Down there as well as part owner Ian Riley, and amongst them all is Lockie Taylor after this victory.
Thanks, Darren. Yes, big scenes here down at ground level. TALKANCO takes out the Swan Draft at Jimcrack Stakes and are now joined by winning co-trainer Dan Pearce. Dan, you've held this filly in such high regard from day one, and she's delivered in stakes grade. What a performance.
Yeah, thank you. She's a filly with a huge amount of raw ability. We were keen to ride her with 2 weeks' time in mind today. He rode her extremely well. She's still doing a little bit wrong, but yeah, knuckled down good, and probably rallied with the late challenge.
You speak of the fact that she has raw ability. Have you seen improvement start by start, and every time you brought her to the races?
Yeah, like she's got that. She's got a big motor. She's still doing a little bit wrong. She probably run a bit truer today than she did last start. So she keeps improving with each run. That's what we're looking for. And yeah, she's a filly with a bright future. Yourself
and your brother, you know how to win a Karrakatta plate. How does she compare to a horse like Dig Deep from many years ago?
Oh, probably tricky to compare, but yeah, look, like I say, she's got a big motor. If we can draw a barrier, I'm sure she'll be right in it.
What's the next couple of weeks look like for a filly like her?
Oh, she's where she needs to be now. She'll tick along, just keeping her happy. Keeping her in one piece will be the main thing. She can get a bit up and about, but yeah, look, that's yeah, certainly gives us a lot to look forward to, and she's got a bright future.
And a huge result for these owners, especially owner breeder Ian Riley.
Yeah, that's it. Look, they put a lot into it and breed their own horses, and yeah, they'll I'm sure it'll give them a huge thrill, and it'll be a nervous couple of weeks for them.
An outstanding training performance with you and your brother. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Dan Pearce, and here is Bradley Parnham catching up with Scotty.
Brad Parnham joins us now. TALKANCO, obviously for you, Bradley, first time aboard this filly. That's a pretty nice way to start your little relationship with her.
Yeah, Scott, for sure. You know, she come out well, but we always just wanted to look to get a bit of cover today and make sure we weren't out punching too deep because, you know, obviously we got the Karrakatta in mind. So she settled back quite nicely. I managed to sort of get moving in the 3 deep line, and I just pulled her out just before straightening to get her to wind up, and she actually she had an electric turn of foot. She hit the front really nicely, and probably what was more impressive was late in the piece. It really did feel like, yes, Queen was going to grab me. But I think she was up for the challenge. She dug deep and she fought it off late.
Makes it exciting going to the Karrakatta in a fortnight's time.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I must say, a horse like that, a young 2-year-old like that can have that turn of foot, they're always exciting. And yeah, I look forward to it. She's obviously going to be right in the race, so yeah, it's good.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Brad Parnham combining with the Pearce brothers and TALKANCO. Takes out the Swan Draft Jimcrack Stakes. What a performance it was from not only her, but the second horse in Yes Queen. And it sets up to be a fascinating clash in the Karrakatta plate in 2 weeks' time.